Hello, my lovely Gemini. Welcome to your reading for November 2022. Hope this reading finds you well. This is a general reading for you, Gemini. It's a reading for Gemini, Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, giving me a thumbs up. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting new videos for you. My lovely Gemini, I've been meditating on your energy. And what I'm hearing here is don't be swayed by others. Don't be swayed by what other people think you should be doing. Don't be swayed by what other people say, well, do it this way. You know, what you're doing is wrong. Don't allow other people to come into your energy and pull you down, okay? Because I feel like that there's something going on here where people might make comments and you're taking it on board. I want to say to you, my lovely Gemini, what's going on with your energy? Because I feel like I want to give you this boost, you know, of energy, this boost of, you know, where you're normally at, but I feel that it's as if, what do I see? I see these birds, you know, just pecking at you, people pecking at you, and it's just deflating you a little bit. So you need to really be mindful. You need to get back on board with how you are feeling, who you are, what you want, and what you want to achieve, and not take on board too many of other people's opinions of what they feel you should be doing. So I feel like that's really something to be aware of in November, because I feel like for some of you, it's something that's been going on, you know, being under someone's shadow or having people just peck at you or having a piece of you. I have this, I have that, and it's just taking from your energy source. It's taking from your ability to really create, to really be who you are. So don't allow it. Don't allow it. You can listen to other people. You know, if it's family members, okay, don't want to hurt people's feelings. You can listen, but you don't have to take it on board. You can listen, but you don't have to have an energy exchange with certain people that are around you. So please be mindful of that. It could be in your home environment with your family. It could be in your work environment. It could be with friendships. What is it for you? Where is it for you? Who is it? Is it a particular person that seems to be needy and taking energy from you? What is it that's going on here? There's someone that you need to close the door on, or you need to just have it an arm's length so that they're not impacting on your energy, on how you're feeling and what you want to do and what you want to achieve. So don't allow anyone, what they're telling me here is, don't allow anyone to water you down, water down your energy, your enthusiasm. So that's something to be mindful of. Let's have a look at what animal totem you have for this month. What animal energy are you is there for you to draw on? Oh, nice. Let me get my glasses. You've got the owl. I love the owl. Wisdom. Then it's wisdom. When I put my glasses on, it's wisdom. The owl is about wisdom. The owl is an incredibly spiritual animal. It moves between the dimensions, brings messages. It's about your wisdom, how you're dealing with situations in your life so that they're not tripping you up. They're not stopping you from moving forward with that energy and that dynamic attitude that you have. It's about showing wisdom in how you're dealing with those things. Don't have to take it on board. Something coming up from the past too, I feel like that's sort of cutting into your energy. So that there's that wisdom. Shall we read it, my lovely Gemini? Because it's just a beautiful card. There's got, you know, the tree of life is there as well, which I like. Okay, let's have a look. Let's read this. Open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth, as you may only be seeing a part of the whole. Through experience, we can gain the wisdom to not make the same mistakes again. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education is never wasted. Negotiation is better than attack. And that's where you're at, you know, really negotiating what it is you're wanting. The use of owl magic is an ancient practice. The energy is used in cultures as diverse as ancient Greek and Roman and Northern European and First Nations of the Americas. Use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation and perhaps you are not seeing the whole truth and wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision or when you need to take a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. And that's what I'm feeling too, you know. It's like that's where you need to really look after yourself. What is it that you're wanting, not allowing others to peck at you? Owl energy, bring in that wisdom, my lovely Gemini. Let's have a look at the Celtic cross. Let's see what comes up for you in more detail. So let's have a look. Whoa, oh, they're throwing a whole lot out at me. Okay, we'll use those. We will use all of those. I like it. Yeah, there's a real awareness coming up here for you. There's a real awareness so that you can then get your mojo back and really start moving forward. Why are you feeling flat, my lovely Gemini? Why? Why? You've got the Five of Cups here, and this is about not reflecting too much on the past or someone from the past that's come here from the past and is playing their old games. Let it go. Look to the future. Look to the new you, this you that has this wisdom, this you that has this new knowledge. And you're dealing with someone with greater wisdom, with greater knowledge, with a greater understanding of who you are and what you're wanting. So it's about leaving the past in the past, not falling into old habits. There's someone here that when they come up and talk, this might be specific to someone, but when they come up and talk, you fall into old patterns and you're thinking, why am I doing that? That's not me. But you just fall into that same dance. You take those same steps. It's about having that awareness, gaining that owl wisdom and treating them or interacting differently with them. You've also got the High Priestess. This is a spiritual awareness. This is a spiritual growth. This is tapping into your intuition, messages from the divine, messages from your higher self, messages from your guides or your tribe. There's synchronicities that are coming in around you. So you're being guided and shown all along the way. So it's about being aware of that, being aware of what is being shown to you, being aware of what you can see. Very important. That's going to be very, very important. So you're going to have a very, very strong sense of intuition, a very strong sense, connection to your higher self, to your guides. Dream life may be very, very active as well. To get that spark back in, start that spark up. There's decisions for you to make here, choices and decisions, but there's nothing that you make in a hurry. It's making decisions that are informed, that are researched, that are thought about, and then you make a decision as a neutral, impartial sort of, you know, you don't allow your emotions to come into it. You really collect the information, but it's also about intuitively knowing about your decisions, what choices and decisions you're making. You know, don't dismiss your intuition. Don't dismiss what's being shown to you there. That's going to be very important. That's one aspect of the month. I don't feel like it's the whole month. You've also got the Empress here. So there's a lot here to do with new plans, new goals, new ideas, giving birth to new ideas, having life fall into this prosperous growth of abundance coming to you, joy coming to you, the birth of a child, an engagement, a new business, a new job, a promotion. It's going to really give you the everything that you're seeking. This is what you're striving towards. This is what you want to tap into. It's about being aware of who is taking your energy and stopping it, so that you can move into your true self, that you can achieve and have the abundance that naturally comes to you, my lovely Gemini. You can put forward those new ideas, make those decisions, make those choices, and put forward those new plans, new ideas for new growth, for change in your reality, because that's coming in for you in November. It seems to me that November is going to be a real energetic month for change, for new renewal, for reassessment, reevaluation. The Judgment card is about revisiting things in the past. So this could be this person or these people that sort of, take bits out of you. It's about, maybe that's being shown to you on a spiritual level. I feel like that's being shown to you on a spiritual level so that you can make the appropriate changes. You can employ the owl wisdom to create the reality you're wanting to create. This is this new you. This is this new you. So there's triggers in November. There's going to be triggers. Doesn't necessarily mean someone's coming from your past, but there's some sort of triggers that are there that are going to cause you to reevaluate, to readjust, to refocus on what you want and how you've changed. Okay, you've also got the Devil card here, so it's about not being manipulated, being true to yourself, honouring the self, not being manipulated or manipulating others. Live and let live. You're not manipulating others, but no one's also manipulating you. You're not pulled by family expectations. That's a big one. It just told me that. Family expectations, or partners' expectations, or friends' expectations, or work expectations. Not being swayed or pulled by those, but really being true to yourself. It's also about you not manipulating others. So which way round is that for you? Allowing others to make their own choices and decisions and finding their own direction. There's a parent here that's got some rebellious teenager or child. It's about not having too much control, letting them explore what they're needing to, not trying to make them who you want them to be, but allowing them to be themselves. That's just come through. So I don't know who that's for, but let me know in the comments below. Doesn't mean this reading's not for all of you, but parts of it are going to be very significant to some. You've also got the Page of Cups. Okay, so this by the third week of November, this is going to bring in this new emotional status, this new emotional planning. Who do you want to be on it emotionally? How do you want to react emotionally? And this can also be, for some of you, someone new that you're meeting. This is a new relationship, in the initial stages of a relationship. It's also the initial stages of redefining who you are on an emotional level, finding your emotional grounding or footing. As well. There's a lot of planning. This is also about communication, messages coming to you over the ethers, emails, texts, phone calls. There's information through the wires as well. So there's some news that you're going to receive, as some of you will receive. So there's a whole lot of layers to this card. I feel like there's layers to it, and it's going to be different for all of you, but it's going to put you in a new emotional condition, if you like. There's this new emotional exploration that's coming up around you. There's a wedding coming up. There's a wedding, or there's a celebration. First up, I want to say there's a wedding, because that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's a wedding that's coming up here, or there's a christening coming up. There's a very significant occasion that's coming up here as well, which is very joyous. So you're either planning a wedding, going to a wedding, an engagement, the birth of a child. There's some exciting news here that you will be celebrating. I feel that there's a significant celebration coming up, which I like. Who's planning a trip? Who's planning a trip? I feel like, you know, the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, it's the saving your pennies, saving your pennies. There's some trip, some holiday, some move that's being planned by someone who's taking their business offshore as well. I want to say you've been saving up for this, taking your business offshore, or you're going offshore, you're going to another country. But there's some sort of exchange or trade, I want to say, with another country as well. This is really opening the door up to a whole lot of new possibilities and potential. It can also be moving within the same country, but there's a move of some sort. It's also about business. If you're starting up a business, there's sort of international dealings as well, whether you're importing stuff or exporting stuff. There's a lot of dealings as well there. But there's movement. It also, if you're not traveling, if you're not starting a new business, this denotes movement. There's movement here. There's travel here. There's some sort of exchange or dealing with someone across water, I want to say to you, which is going to bring tremendous success for you. There's tremendous success, there's tremendous celebrating. So whatever's going on in the beginning, in the first week of November, deal with that, because it moves you forward. You tap into your vibrancy, your energy for to have success in whatever venture you are going to undertake. It could be planning a wedding, it could be starting a new business, it could be writing that book, it could be having an exhibition, it could be, what is it for you? It could be a promotion, it could be an account that you've got, or something that you're doing well, that you are very successful with it, and your success is noted. It is observed, it is seen, and it takes you into December, which is really, there's an exciting sort of, the winds of change. I want to say to you, by the end of week 2, 3 and 4, you're going to have this wind of change really pushing you into your future. There's movement, my lovely Gemini. I just love it. It's exciting. I'm going to draw a card from the Divine Abundance deck. Let's see what that has to say for you. What card do you have? What are you going to say here? The Divine Flow. That's your High Priestess, my loves. Your Divine Flow. Let me get my glasses on so I can actually read what it says. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. And it's about tapping into that divine flow, tapping into your energy source, tapping into who you are, not being swayed by others. It's your divine flow, and that's what's going to move you forward. That's what's going to eliminate all obstacles in your path. When you follow your true self, your true purpose, your true desires, you're honoring the self, you're honoring who you are. That's so important, my lovely Gemini. My lovely Gemini, I wish you love, light, and many blessings for the month of November. It's quite an amazing month for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there.